Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been trying, and I've been here for a year, you know, and I just feel like, no, like, and I just feel like, you know, the whole time, like, you know, like, literally, like,
Something's playing in the background that.
Literally, and humble myself, and like.
There we go. What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Welcome once again to Can You Back That Up? Where you know you get some of the craziest answers, questions. Everybody be their self and do what we do. So make sure everybody likes, subscribe. Catch us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Urban Soulution Radio.
I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. Start from the top. We got a new guest. Introduce yourself. Dragon.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy King Dragon. It's your boy King Dragon. You know, I'm back again.
Dragon.
I'm Kiki.
And we got Kiki. Do you love me?
Are you riding? He always riding.
Yep.
We got Miss Airy.
Yeah, Puff Puff. Miss Puff Puff pass.
Pass it back to myself.
That's it. And then we got.
And y'all know T-Rex the Flex in the building.
In the house.
In the building.
House.
It's my imaginary rap name. One day I'll actually do a rap someday. One day.
Hey, now you go over to Hawaii and you get a career over there. Don't tell nobody here. You be over there doing shit. Put on the little hula skirt. Be rapping at the Aloha's and shit. You know, that'd be it.
Hey, that'll be the life, man.
In the background.
Y'all want to speak again?
Yeah, go there and do the damn thing. Dragon got lyrics for you. He can do the hook. He can sing and do all of that.
Hey,
he put out an album every month.
Let's go. Let's get it.
I got an album dropping on Valentine's Day.
That's what I'm saying. Every month. Every month he got something.
Technically, because I set it to release at midnight and all so technically at 9 o'clock you'll be able to get that mug. It's called For Lovers Only.
King Dragon coming in with a drop of an album. Ooh. We love that. Well, welcome to Can You Back That Up? The podcast. So we're gonna ask some really fun questions tonight. So I'll go ahead and get started with it. First question, y'all. Okay, so which book had the greatest impact on your life? We'll go ahead and start with King Dragon.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You're the newbie. Of course you're gonna go first.
I don't mind. It's okay. Shit. The book that has I'd have to say I don't do a whole bunch of reading, but lately I read the 50 Cent book, and I kind of liked it. It had a lot of stuff in there that I took away from it, a lot of leadership stuff, a lot of, you know, how to break in some bad habits, and just a different way viewpoint of seeing things. I kind of, for it to be so late in life for me, it was cool. There's a lot of the stuff I just been winging it. So I felt
hey, say that.
Been out here winging it. So.
All right, Irie, what you got? What book had the greatest impact?
The Alchemist. The Alchemist was the first time I read it. It was like, damn, I needed to read. Like, it's just a different perspective on life, and in like, I don't know, in a third party way, I guess. And then I read it again and I got something different every time. So anytime somebody's like, you know, I need a good book to read, what I tell them, read The Alchemist. Read it, watch it, read it on tape, whatever. it's so good, like enlightening
Mhm.
and eye-opening with so much like life.
It is a really good book for sure.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Kiki, what you got?
I
What
can't even think
book
of the author.
impacted?
I can't even think of the author, but I know it was about like real life shit. Like I don't know. I guess I don't know. This book at school had like a fucking black girl on it, and so I just grabbed it, and then I really started reading it because it started getting really good the first page, and then yeah, I think it's just reality books that I can like relate to.
Yeah.
So after that, they actually started making like more. They had hella series and like big hardback books, and I just found them.
What's it called?
What is
Do you
it
remember
called?
what it's called?
I can't think of the author right now. It's in my Amazon thing, my cart.
Well, pull that shit up. We trying to read it.
Hold up.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Like I'm a
Hold up.
reader and I need a good book right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I like
They
this.
always good for the winter time, especially when you inside the fireplace or the
Mhm.
heat is on and they showing reruns and just need to relax your mind, get your mind off of something else, and get a book to read to be always good.
Oh, for real. Oh, gee, what you got? What book had the greatest impact on your life?
I say it's two. I'm like Kiki. I like real stuff, like real life, kind of stuff, because it kind of give me like knowledge of, street knowledge. So I like any of the books. One, the Street by Donald Going books, about, being in the streets, things that's happening. He had a couple of books. I like them all, but the one, The Street, is good. And then I liked it. I like the mystery murder ones, like Anne Rule's The I-5, killer. It just makes you aware of your surroundings and when what goes on out in the street of being innocent. So like I said, the second one is probably called The I-5 Killer. This guy just up and down I-5 all the way to Mexico to up here to like Kirkland,
Is
was
that
just,
based on a real story?
it's a real story. Both of these, that's what I'm talking about. I like the real story stuff. And it
Dang.
makes you aware. But this guy came all the way from, like I said, from here to Kirkland, Canada, all the way down to Mexico, up and down I-5. And he was just
The
like,
I-5 Killer? I'm about to read that for sure.
yep. And he was just showing how he was going into like 31 flavors and kidnapping people. He was almost damn near like a Ted Bundy. This dude was just terrorizing and doing stuff up and down I-5. It just makes you think like, it's people out there and so innocent and but things can happen. So just to be aware of your surroundings. And then, like I said, any of the stories of Donald Goins, because he's kind of like the kind of ex-pimp drug guy that was always in the street, the hustler type, things that he did. So I always like the stuff about teaching you the way of life, the school books that ain't gonna teach you, or something that you have to learn on your own. It ain't gonna be something you just really get from a regular public library unless you know these authors and you know that they doing it. So I like the real life stuff.
Man. Real life. We got The Alchemist. We got Kiki trying to find the name of the one book.
Yeah, she'll find it. She'll look it up.
And
What
then
was yours again,
the
Randall?
book by 50 Cent.
50
His was
Cent.
It was
50.
the I think it's Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter.
Hustle harder, hustle smarter. Love that.
Oh,
For
yeah.
mine's gonna be totally like left field, but my favorite book was probably The View from the Seventh Layer by I can't remember his name. It's like I want to say it's like it's right there and I can't read it, but so that The View from the Seventh Layer, it was a bunch of different like mini stories that have a lot of different like weird, really like deep deep messages, like stuff that has like way deeper like it's really surface, but it's like you really have to like think about it. And it's one of those books that'll like sit you down and just like kind of make you think like, wow, what does that actually mean? Like, what is this like philosophical type of like weird stories, you know, that really just kind of make you like wonder. And I feel like that like changed my perspective on so many things, and just like it changed my life. He has another book called The Illumination that was also just like totally mind-blowing. The Illumination was about basically like if all of our like sores or like wounds or like pain that we have, like say you have like cancer, or say you have just like a scar from something, if all of your scars glowed and like shone like some crazy light, and how you would kind of move in that kind of society, and being able to see people's like inner and outer like wounds and like things that they have going on with them. And it just makes you think like it makes you see things from like a different perspective. So yeah, mine's a little left field, but
You
No,
know,
that's I put that in the
the
chat.
things
I'm
that
trying
make
to
you
get
go,
that. Put that in
yeah,
the chat. Remember,
I'll put both of them in there because they're really good books, honestly. Like it'll really just, and it's weird little stories that just kind of make you go like, huh, wow, what? Wow, okay, cool. And gives you kind of a new perspective on stuff. So that's one of
I
the
like those
books
kind of
that
books.
had the greatest impact on me.
hey, that's what we might have to do a show like a month when we get to winter time, do a book club. We all start reading
Hey,
Hey,
books
I'm
and
with
stuff.
it.
Hey,
I had a
I'm with
sexy
it.
book club at one point or another, but yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast we could do. You know, come in and do that. You know, tell about the
I'll
books.
be
Like how we
reading. It's like a 50 Shades type. You know, nasty. I see you. I see
It's
you.
Valentine's Day. What's the sexiest book you've ever read?
Is that a real question? Because I will
No,
tell you,
yeah,
y'all
hey,
not
let's
ready.
answer it. What's the sexiest book you've ever read?
It's
How
probably
about
about
that?
to be this book that I'm about to order. I couldn't find the damn book that I was trying to tell you guys about, but my other book popped up. I used to watch all the series, or not watch. I used to read all the series of the Chicken Soup for like the teenage soul. There was like hella series. There's a Chicken Soup for the woman's soul. So I'm gonna order that one too. And it's about like love life, and like other stories, just like real shit. I just
Ooh,
can't
I
wait.
love that.
It might have some sex stories in there because they was trying to do it in the teenage one, but they wasn't doing. They wasn't putting like the actual pieces in there. But then it'll
Mhm.
like be like the next till the next day, like then it'll be a new chapter right when they're either about to do it, and I'm like, "Fuck." So it just makes you keep reading, keep reading, keep reading.
Mhm.
Can't wait.
Okay. I love that. Hodge, OG.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I don't know about a book. I ain't never read a sexy book, but if you count a magazine, shit, Playboy, shit, I love the models in that. Sexy to me,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
He
Get
you
said,
it.
know,
"Playboy, you're so
He said,
old."
I
Gotta
need,
love the
I
Playboy.
need the
Playboy.
pictures. I need the
straight
pictures.
Playboy. You know, let me see a little bit of pictures and stuff of what you got, and just tell me some of the
But
things
that's
you
the
like to
fun
do.
part of reading a dirty book is you get to use your imagination and picture that shit
There you
yourself.
go. And
Right.
you don't have to go through a lot of pages to get the point. You know, what was
That part.
what was the blonde I used remind me of Marilyn Monroe, she passed away.
Anna
Anna
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yes, like her. So, oh man, I used to like
He
yeah,
said, "That's my one."
yeah.
That's your favorite white girl, Hodge? That's your favorite white girl?
Well, one of them.
He said, "I got a list."
Yeah, before Madonna was getting all that plastic surgery, I liked her because she wasn't scared to tell you nothing. You know, she was out there.
Facts.
So play like that. Like I said, I don't read books. Guys don't read like love novels and things like that. That's more
I definitely
You guys don't read the sexy romance novels?
Yeah,
No.
guys don't
No,
read that.
no,
We,
no.
we just get straight to the point.
Okay, you do.
If you're low,
What were you?
Huh?
What were you finna say, Dragon?
That's the no, I don't be messing with no romance novels. I can write you a romance song though. That's about all I can do for you.
Mm.
Thing.
like to have control.
Funny.
Hello. So what's the sexiest book that you've ever read?
Yeah.
King
I can't
Dragon.
even. I don't even think I even. I got one. Honestly,
Yeah, cover. Cover's good.
I
I
can't.
don't think like erotic books are dudes' forte.
Nah,
Yeah.
see, that's what I
Like that,
that's
I
what
feel
I
like
was
that's a
saying.
chick thing.
Yeah. I mean, there could be like other books that guys find sexy, right? Maybe.
Only if they got
He's
Maybe.
like,
naked pictures in them.
Right.
Okay.
so
That's
only if I
it.
can see some titties.
I like.
I can't
I
see
like
no
my
Hey,
sex.
titties.
I like
That
they're
my
ain't
visual
sexual
happening.
stuff
creatures.
visual.
Men are visual
Yes.
creatures. I get it.
Yes. I like my sexy stuff visual. Show me the money.
Yeah, all that for guys, all that talking and all of that is it's like show me, all that talking and gonna do don't
Gonna be in
mean
the
that.
back
Let's
reading Jet
see it.
magazine and shit.
Yeah,
For
there
real.
you go. There you go. I need
See
to
you.
see it.
What about you, Irene? Do you have a sexy book that you've read?
Yeah. So Anne Rice wrote it's like a Sleeping Beauty series under a different name. I think it was Anne, I want to say Roku or something like ROQUE, something like that. But it's a trilogy and it's dated back in back in the day, horses and carriages and princesses and all the shit. It was different. It was very different. It was suggested. But as soon as I started reading it, nonstop. Like it was a page turner. It was dirty. It was dominating like different views of like the submissive. And these are like not like, oh, I'm the princess and this is my stable boy. No, it's like the princesses and princes are made to be the submissive to it was crazy. I suggest it. Look it up on Amazon. It was tight. I mean, I read this shit like in my early 20s. This is like 20 years ago. I'm old. But it was hella good. It was hella good
Yeah.
You're
and
not
I
old.
suggest it.
You're not old. You're
You
seasoned.
know.
A very seasoned movie.
Ain't nothing wrong
Look,
with
I'm gonna
season.
go with you on the same kind of Anne Rice feel because I love Anne Rice. And I remember when I was like younger and I was reading like Queen of the Damned and Interview with the Vampire, and I was like, this is sexy. Like it wasn't like super just like over the top, like reading about like, oh, he pushed his body weight into the woman and like it wasn't like that, but it's sexy to me. So
It
I'll
was.
go with you on this one. I'm with Anne Rice. Miss Anne Rice.
Anne Rice can write. She can definitely
Yeah,
write.
that girl got some. All right, let's
She's
go ahead and
talented.
move on to the next question. What was the moment when you laughed the hardest? And what was the hardest thing that you laughed at?
Are we
I'm
talking
gonna have to buy
recently?
your mom new things. I bought the bags and I didn't realize it only came with 2 bags because I'm an idiot. Oh, I wasn't muted. My bad, y'all. My bad. Go ahead.
Like, are
I
you
thought I
answering
mu-
the question?
I thought I muted myself.
All right, let's go with Kiki. Kiki, what you got? What was the moment that you laughed the hardest, and what were you laughing at? What was so funny?
Oh my gosh. It would probably the last time I left the hardest like that. There's so many different stories, but the one that keeps getting brought up was when I went riding the Lime scooters downtown down here. And I've done it before in Tacoma. So and I used to have a scooter and like all kind of shit growing up. So it's nothing new to me. It was new to my sister, so she was like staying behind riding, and then her friend came and he was a little bit ahead of me, but I'm trying to catch up with him. So I'm like riding hella fast. We're going through alleys, and then like we get on this main street, and it happens to be both sides were like college bars. There's hella people outside. It's Friday. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I'm smashing down the sidewalk and like I hit a ramp. And when I hit the ramp, I hit it so hard. I went this way and the scooter went this way. And yeah, I just remember like through one flip, I seen my sister holding her stomach, laughing hella hard at me. Through another flip, I see the whole block just like dying laughing. And then like I barely missed the window. I hit the end of the wall and fell to the floor. And I just grabbed the scooter and scooted away. And I died laughing about it now, but back then I was just like, because it happened like I want to say around Halloween.
Oh no.
That shit was wild. Like I almost went through a window. It was crazy.
That's crazy. You're fun.
Oh, wow.
I'd go out drinking with you.
It was.
Definitely.
As long as y'all
I,
don't get
I
on
was like,
those scooters.
I was down to go again. They were like looking at me crazy.
Okay. I love it. All right, OG, what you got for me?
I got two. Probably one of the funniest that I laughed was back old school, back in the days when I looked at maybe Eddie Murphy Raw. That was just so funny when it was new. It was like
I
brown,
got some ice cream.
and it was just so funny. So that's probably was the funniest I laughed in a long time. But recently I seen a video somebody had post, and it's of it's like a little chihuahua, a little bitty miniature dog, and he in this little cage, like a little, you can see through the cage, but it's the cat's cage. And you know, it's like a little house. And you can see through it. He in there just chilling, you know, got pillows and all the, you know, the little animal stuff in it. And he just in there chilling it like it's his. Then the cat comes and the cat catch him in it. And the cat just like, you know, like it's creeping. And then all of a sudden the cat stops and it just jumps. It just leaps. And it leaps on top of the house. And the whole house fall down. And he get in there and start beating the shit out the little dog. And he catch the dog and hold the dog. And the dog is like, and it's the cat. That shit had me laughing for like days. It was like the dog just a expression on the dog's face when the cat caught him in. It was like, oh shit.
Oh my
I
God.
know I don't supposed to be in here. And then look, I don't got no way out. You know,
he's like, I done fucked up.
Instead of the cat like creeping in, he like dove and knocked the whole little tent down.
They playing. Get the
Got
fuck out
in
my
there,
house.
and you can see the little
That's
dog
crazy.
trying to run and shit. He was trying to run, and the cat got a hold to him, and he yelling like, like,
Yo,
go,
cats are crazy.
Stop,
Cats are
stop.
vicious.
It had me
Cats
laughing.
are
Every time I
vicious.
see that video, I was laughing. Man, tears was coming to my eyes. That was like about a month ago. I seen that shit. And it was just that the look on the dog's face when the cat walked up, and he was like, "Oh shit! I know he told me don't come in here. I know I don't supposed to be in here." And shit, and he caught me, and he was tearing that little dog's ass up. It was just so funny. The dog was yelling and shit. Like, get your ass out! Did not tell you not to get in here. It was just so funny.
Oh my gosh.
That shit had me laughing. Tears was coming to my eyes. And that was about a month ago. So I was like, the last thing. I'm laughing just thinking about it. This shit, I gotta find it again, and I'll put it in the group, and y'all will see it. Watch, y'all will laugh.
Yeah, do that.
I want to see it.
Animal videos would be the funniest.
Yeah.
Because it's just natural. You know it's unforced. You know they're just being them.
Yeah, just being there.
Being
That's what I'm
animals,
saying. That's
man.
what was so funny about it. The cat just leaped. Like, motherfucker, didn't I tell you if I catch you in here again? It was just the look on the dog's face, like, damn, he caught.
Yo, these cats be having the skibbity paps on they just be pow pow pow. Smack the
Skibbity
shit
pap
out
you
you,
up.
B.
Skibbity pap you the fuck up.
Yep, seriously, period. All right, King Dragon, what you got?
I would probably say the hardest I ever laughed really would have to be Bernie Mac's portion of Kings of Comedy. I like died that whole segment, and it
Now
get
I
me
gotta
every
go back
time.
and watch it because I've been rewatching the old ones and I can't find anything funny. I'm gonna go back and watch that.
Every time they get the Bernie Mac part, boy, I die the whole time.
Bernie Mac. He is a comedy legend for a reason.
And,
Yeah, I agree.
and I would say the most recent thing that made me laugh was me laughing at my damn self. Some shit that happened at work. Fucking. So I was at my desk in the office, and like we had these kind of tall chairs, uh, and I was sitting in a chair, and it was like the back part of it was loose. So I was like, okay, I know this chair is loose. So I'm just gonna sit up all day. Like I'm just gonna sit proper. I'm not gonna sit back. I'm just gonna work at do my shit. And the whole day I was fine. I was sitting up because I knew like this shit was loose. So I was like, I don't really trust this chair. So I'm just gonna sit
Hmm.
up. It get towards like maybe like that last hour of the shift. It's me, one of my coworkers, because I work at a tip agency, so I'm basically just getting people jobs all day. So it's just me, my
Hi,
coworker,
Monty.
and one of the tips in there. And for a split second, I completely forgot that this chair was loose. And I fucking sat back. And as soon as as soon as I fucking sat back, this bitch
No.
went. Like
Did
the
you just fall flip?
whole back. It didn't even flip. The whole back came off, and I'm on there flailing my legs, trying to keep myself from falling. So the chair is standing. So and then when I fall, I land on my back, feet in the air, still on the top, still on the seated part of the chair. So my feet is like just laying on the seated part of the chair, but my back is like I look like a fucking cockroach out there, bitch.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
the sad
Cockroach.
part about this,
Oh my God.
you ever been embarrassed so you just don't move, you just fucking stay there? The fucking coworker took a picture of me and sent it to everybody in the office.
I would have beat your coworker. That's fucked up.
I'm the only guy in the office. You can't beat nobody up. All you
Oh,
can do is get my fat ass stomach all out.
Yeah, asshole for that.
Hey, that's what they
oh
do.
my gosh.
They do.
Might go viral.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say, fuck
God.
around, you're gonna find yourself as a meme
I
someday.
Yeah.
If I ever see him, I'm like, hey, I know that guy.
it's just I bet you're wondering how I got here. So bad.
No lie, I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I'll be completely honest. If there was a video of it, I swear to God, I'd post
Oh my goodness.
it.
Oh my God. I would die.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll get to
I
you.
would die, literally.
Okay, Irie, what you got? What was your funniest moment?
The
The
It's not
moment that
even
you
a me
laughed the
moment. Like I laughed the hardest, and this is probably the story of my life because I've never laughed this hard ever again. But I was maybe like I was 21 back home, and I have three little brothers, right? And we're dumb. Like when we get around each other, like we're the cool kids, but when we get around each other, we're dumb. We're just dumb. We do dumb shit. We say dumb shit, and we crack each other up. So I don't even remember what started the funny, but the four of us are cracking up dead, like crying, laughing outside of our house, like on the porch. We're all just kicking back. My mom comes up and she's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Like trying to get mad at us for being stupid. And then we bust up laughing at her because she's trying to get mad at us for laughing hella hard. And I grew up on an island. We have outside kitchens, as well as inside kitchens. So I laughed so hard, I hit the refrigerator, and the refrigerator was on a pallet. So the refrigerator hits the house, I lean back on it. I'm dying laughing. So my mom starts busting up laughing so hard. Like she's like, ha ha ha, and then grabs her nanny and was like, oh shit, and starts peeing her pants. We made my mom laugh so hard. She peed herself. Peed herself right in the spot. Couldn't move. Just holding. She was just holding it like, oh! And then that made us laugh even more. We died. Like we
Oh
died.
my
Me and
gosh.
my brothers, like, look, we'll laugh at the stupidest shit. We used to play like make me laugh, and three of us will sit down, and someone has to go up and make whoever laughs first or whatever. So my youngest brother goes up, and he's like, mind you, he was like 8 or 9, and he was like, one time there was a butt, there was just a butt. I don't know any jokes, and walked off. Made us die laughing. I've never had I've never had funnier moments than with my brothers.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
just my mom's probably gonna be. Thankfully, my mom doesn't watch the podcast because I told her not to. She's gonna be like, "You just told
told
the
that
whole
story.
internet."
You
He's
told
like, why are
He's
you telling everybody I went pee?
that story.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I love that. For me, I don't know. I don't know if I try and laugh as much as I can because life is just it's too chaotic to be serious all the time. It's too chaotic. It's too much to be serious all the time. So,
Serious.
um, funniest moment. I'd probably say when I was drunk as hell, in Seattle, and me and my friends, we all started a conga line in the middle of the club and literally got everybody in the club to do it with us.
A conga.
The conga line, yes, like the conga line, because they were playing "Come on, ride the train, the choo choo, ride it, come on," and so I started it, and everybody, I'm not even kidding you, the entire club, like we literally did circles around like the whole dance floor. Everybody joined.
Oh yeah.
And we were just cracking up after that, just like laughing just for hours over that.
You
And
definitely
anytime that me
need
and my
that.
friend get together, we just shoot the shit, and we just end up cracking the fuck up, and we make it worse by someone saying like one thing and then just making it worse, and then it just gets worse and then worse and worse, and then it's just
And
we're
once
just
you guys catch that laugh bug, it don't go nowhere.
it doesn't go
Everything
anywhere.
after
It
that,
just keeps
that
going.
bitch's pink shirt is ugly, and you start laughing, and it just nonstop.
We just add on extra shit, and we can shoot the shit for everything. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's a
you need
mess.
that though, especially in today, the way the world is, stuff we go through. You need that. You need that funny bone or that time to take you away from what's weighing heavy on your mind. So we all need that, and that's good. And you know, they say that's a way to stay young, you know, and stress free is by having fun, laughing. So I encourage everybody to laugh more, have more fun, even if you have to be the butt of the joke, or you know, like you know, dragging, you know, falling down. You got to laugh at yourself sometimes.
Period.
I just seen it in my head when you said it. It was like an instant replay.
Need that.
I know.
That's
Recently, I was twisting my fiance's hair, and I got bored as I was doing it, and so I gave him edges.
why.
He didn't know. He had no idea. I was just like, I gave him the full so whoop and everything. And then he gets up and he has to go outside to go walk the dog. We live next to like kind of a ghetto ass park. So he was so luckily I told him, and I was like, you know, I gave you edges, right? And he was like, wait, what? And then he looked and he was like, God damn it, why'd you do this? And then he gets up to go walk the dog. And he was like, man, I'm gonna get jumped out there. And I was like, you'll be fine. Do you want my mace? And he was like, with these edges, yeah. And I just fell the fuck out. Fell out completely. Just because like they were so done and so like nice. He's a hater for getting rid of him, but whatever.
That's definitely
You know how many women tattoo their edges on, and yours look naturally beautiful.
Oh, he got him done for free. You better be thankful.
right. Most girls cannot even do this. They'd be like, "Can you do mine?" They'd be coming over with straight flat. I'd be like, "What? You can't do
Wow.
your edges?"
Oh, I gave him the
Alright.
full so whoop. It was hella cute. Hella cute. Kavazus. Okay. So next thing is, would you rather have more money or more time? We'll start with Kiki. Would you rather have more money or more time?
My background might be a little loud, but I think. Wait, I just want to know one thing. If you go back in time, or can I get like more time to live? That's kind of the
She's
same
like, wait,
thing.
I need specifics. Give me the
Yeah.
details.
Because if I can get more time to go back, I would, but I would choose more money.
Okay, so yeah, I would say just more like time to live, more time. Or like even more, having more time in a day or something like that.
I know a lot of my ancestors lived a long time, and I have great ancestors that are still alive. So I know I'm really gonna live a long life. My grandma's still living, my mom's still living. So I think I'd choose more money. Yeah, I choose more money.
Give me more the money.
I'm gonna run away real quick, but Irene, do you want to answer?
I'm gonna be honest. Before this kid, I would have said the money because I'm a firm believer that when your circle comes full circle, that's what it is. You don't get extra time. That's how long you were supposed to be here. So I would have chosen the money prior to him. But now that I have him, I'm trying to live as long as possible to watch this will succeed. So now I choose the time.
That's
Because
a great answer.
before I had my kid, it didn't matter. I'm like, if I die now, I die tomorrow. Cool. I did hella shit. I've lived hella life. I've accomplished a lot. I've done a lot of things party wise. Like, cool. I'm ready to go whenever it's time to go. I'm on borrowed time anyways. But now, so I'd be like, give me all the money so I could do more dumb shit as a single woman with no kids. But now with him, I'm like, I'll take more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's a great answer. Got to the kids. Dragon, what about you?
She said what I was about to say. She said exactly what I was about to say. But I would say for a while it probably would have been money, just because there's so many things I feel like I could do with more money. But at the same time, I got kids, so I just be wanting to see, how they turn out basically,
Mhm.
so I can decide if I did this
Got
shit
you.
right or not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
I feel like as a
that's
parent too,
good.
like when you do a good job, like I don't know, I feel like with my mom, for example, when this girl passes, man, I'm jumping at me and my son. We both in that cancer. I don't want to live in a world without my mama. So, and I know my Taimani is gonna be like that too. I'm like, I want to live as long as I can to see his growth in life and see his grandbabies. Like I started late. Everybody had kids hella early. I had him when I was 35. So, and I'm 40 now. I'm not having no, like, I want to live long enough to see his babies. I probably won't live long enough to see his baby's babies, but at least his babies.
I think that's a great answer, you and dragging and stuff. They all good. And like Kiki said, her generation, her family is just, they've been there a long time. So that's good to have them kind of genes. I think that for me, I think that I would rather just take the money, because I know this day and age now, how the youth is and the kids, they're going to do what in the hell they want to do anyway. So no matter how long that I'm here and I show them or teach them the right way, they always remember that. They know that, but they're going to do what they want anyway. And you have to let them go and do what they do. So I think that for me, I'd rather take the money and live my life now and party, because you only have one to go. You can't really live somebody else's life. I mean, much as you want to, because we are all, parents, most of, as parents are if we ain't parents, we take care of our spouse like they are kids. Let me put it that way. So we are parents, in a way, but eventually they're gonna have their own mind. They're gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it, even though that they know sometimes what they're doing is wrong and they know better.
Basically, Hodge is saying, "Fuck them kids. Give me the money so I can enjoy the rest of my life."
There you go. Well, like I said, it's cool, but like I said, I think if it was a different era, I would do the opposite. But the way how everything is now, that a lot of the kids don't have them old school values that we used to. You know what I'm saying? I think the 90s might have been it, of the last of the old school values that our parents and our grandparents and great grandparents taught. And nowadays it's like just whatever, they just do whatever they want to do.
That's why we need the old heads to come and like get us in line. I feel like that's why we need the people with that kind of mindset to be like, yo, no, this ain't cool. Don't be doing that. We need our grandparents. I need my grandparent. I need my mom. I need my my whole family unit. Like, they taught me very well.
That's what I'm saying. The older generation did. The new generation is more like, how many
stubborn
teens we know are, are friends, kids, like really go visit their grandmothers or doing any of that, or going more in their line, or going to go get grandma to stuff, to go to the store, or we do all of that because we the last of that generation. But the newer kids just like what grandma gonna do for me? What she got, or what she got to do, or
I'm not trying to go to grandma's house. I'm trying to go.
Grandma doesn't have any followers.
That's why I said that right now I would do it the opposite. That's what I mean. So I'm with y'all on to see the kids grow, but right now it's a different generation than it was when we all kind of grew up with our parents and grandparents and things.
Yeah. And for me, I feel like I would also choose more money, just because, like, check it. So when I have a kid, when I have kids, I want them to be like solid and to be in a stable environment. I want to be able to raise them how I want to raise them without having to like work hella and be away from them like all the time. So having more money would give you that kind of life to be able to do that and instill those kind of values in those kids. And then those kids will teach you new kids, and then those kids will, and so on and so forth. And so for me, I feel like money would create kind of that stability. And I know like you'll never really be ready, and you can still instill those like values and stuff in kids and stuff without, necessarily having like all the money and stuff, but it makes it easier. Money is more so like a lubrication for life. Rather than anything else. But yeah, I would choose money.
A quick note to all of y'all. Is it snowing where y'all at? Well, Kiki, you probably not, but is it snowing where everybody
go
else
see if
is?
it's snowing. They said it's snowing. See if it's snowing. I want to see. Yeah, open the back door.
It might be.
Let me see. Open that.
I don't know. I hope it's
I
not.
hate that we
Oh
had a new
shit.
camera. Now you guys can
Facts. It's snowing.
Oh, hell.
It's snowing out here in Federal Way. That's why I asked that. It's coming
Oh,
It's
down.
doing something out there.
2 hours later.
good.
I
You
see
guys
something
can keep
coming
that.
down. I hope it's just water, but I don't know for sure.
Well, we just hope it don't stick and freeze. But it was cold out there earlier.
Yo, we can't do that ice storm again. No, absolutely not. That ice storm literally like stepped outside, almost busted my ass. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit again.
Same. But then, man, I didn't mind the ice storm because I worked from home. So I didn't have to call out. I still made all of my money I needed to make. I didn't have to use PTO because it was snowing. No.
I had to.
Now I drive from Kent Coveting to fucking Hilltop and I'm going to work. I'm going to work.
Nope.
Nope.
You ain't gonna make the hilltop if it's snowing like that.
Nope.
If it's icy like that.
Hell no.
You ain't making it out there. You better stay your ass at home.
And I will.
Okay. So next question. Do we have time for more questions?
Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do at least
All
one
right.
more.
Okay,
Your
how about
choice.
this?
Your choice.
What? Let's
Your
see.
choice.
All right. Let's do this one just because it's in order. What is the one thing you would like to do less and why?
Work?
Definitely working.
Period. Period.
I'd much rather be sitting around creating more music than going to work every day.
Mm.
I need to be famous already. I'm sick of this shit.
Like if it was financially feasible to not go to work, I would want to do that less.
Yep.
Okay. Kiki, how about you?
I don't know. Maybe pay less bills.
Oh, baby.
How
I
about
can
you,
see
OG?
Yeah, we kind of probably all on the same page, but I would say I don't mind working when I did work. I'm retired now, so I don't work and shit. But I would say what I would want to do less of is worry. I don't want to worry about anything. So I don't mind working because working to keep me busy because I'm always doing something. But if I didn't have to worry, win lottery, I wouldn't worry about nothing. And so I would say maybe worry. I don't mind working because I'm gonna still work if I have my own business. I work every day with Urban Soulution, just keeping everybody together and doing it. So the work part is cool, but so I would say not worry. I don't want to worry about anything. Less worry.
I agree.
Friends,
I agree. Stress.
family, things like that. The stress, yes, the stress. I'd rather throw that out, and I don't mind getting up and going to work every day because I got health. I'm doing something. So work is not a problem for me, but just the stress and the worry.
Yep. And I would have said work, but like when I think about it, if I even when I take like a week off or something, I'm just like at home and I'm just like, I'm bored, I'm anxious, I want to go do something, I want to like get up. I feel like I'm not being productive. So I don't mind work. I would just like to stress less and make more money. Okay.
That's me.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Just sit there. That's what I'm saying. Like if it was financially feasible, you wouldn't work and you wouldn't be bored because you'd have enough money to just do. I want to go fly somewhere today. It's snowing. I'm gonna go snowboarding today. We're going up to the mountains. You wouldn't be bored because you'd have the money to do other shit with the time you're not working.
Yeah, I think the little difference of that is I would still work, but like how you say it's snowing and snowboard. Shit, if I had the money, I go open up a cabin and I'll rent out the snowboard for the snowers.
Right.
If you had the money, like you said, the financial, I would have a place where I go up there and I work one day or a couple of days a week and sell the skiing things or something. So it would be a business. So I would still work, but I would have the money that I could pick and choose when I wanted to work.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Facts. All right. So we're about to wrap everything up. I have one last question. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Are
Working.
you guys celebrating?
I have to work
Working.
tomorrow, but I work at the dispensary, so I'm just, checking IDs and stuff. I'm probably gonna bring some candy and some little chocolates or whatever for everybody I work with. But yeah, I work tomorrow.
I'm working,
Dim-
and then when I pick up my son, he's got a little something for his dad. He made at school, so we're gonna link up with
Aw.
him and drop it off. Probably get dinner or something, but
Aw,
nothing
cute.
spectacular. Oh, look at his cute Valentine's that I just made. Oh, you can't see it because
Aw.
it's, hold on. Let me unblur my background. I forgot how to do that. I don't remember. Background and effects.
I did a little
No.
self-care thing today as well. I still got the little pedicure things on my feet. So.
This is his
Self-care.
Valentine's.
Self-care is love. Yes. I feel it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Isn't it cute?
That's so cute.
Oh, that is
I
so
like
cute.
that.
It's like a little
Oh.
lollipop, and then
Are
it's
you
gonna
making
put.
a lot
I'm
of
gonna.
them?
I'm gonna let him write his name on the stick. So he can. Oh,
Aw.
you do love it? I put in all this work. You better love it. Don't touch it, please. Please don't touch it. No, leave it alone.
What about you, OG? What you doing?
Probably nothing. I'm not doing too much, especially if this snow stick. I'm not gonna get out in it, but every day for me is like a holiday: Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, all
His
that.
ass is already retired. I'm trying to get to your level.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Every day is like, I celebrate every day. As long as I wake up, I'm good. I
A
do what I
lovely
do,
day.
have fun. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I don't wait till holidays to like buy things, go out to dinner or to celebrate or bring someone flowers and stuff. I do that all the time. So that's
Oh, okay.
It's in here.
He's just he romances every day, is what he's saying.
Basically.
Old school, giving the old school love.
Yeah, I feel it. That's so cute.
just live
King
it to the
Dragon, what you
full.
got going on?
Promotion, man. I ain't doing nothing but telling
Promotion.
everybody to go listen to this album.
I know you just came out with the album. What's the album name?
For lovers only.
Ooh, for lovers only. Dropping tomorrow, tonight.
Technically, right now you can go listen.
Technically, right now. Go check it out.
Technically.
Tiff, when we get the studio going, I keep saying soon, and I'm just taking my time and not pushing it. When we're gonna get Dragon in there, and we'll do another interview, and we'll pump the station, going. We'll start doing these interviews. I just got to get off my ass and get something going, but it's just so hard that I'm doing it. And I got so much else going on. And I'm like I said, I'm trying not to stress, but as soon as we get that going, he know where he could be. Urban Solution.
Always.
Urban Solution Radio, baby.
Keep saying, let's go. Whoever's local, let's go into the studio and do the show one time for the one time.
I'm down.
Yeah. We
Hey,
I'm
ready.
Up and going. I had supposed to go to the studio today, and I didn't go. If it ain't snowing, I'm gonna go in there tomorrow. I get in there and just sit around, not doing those shows, but I'm in there all the time.
Oh my gosh, it is snowing.
Breaking news. You heard it first on Urban Solution. Can you back that up?
Fuck snow.
Yes.
Fuck that
Right.
snow.
And the sled they came in on.
I agree. F the snow. No.
And for me, I don't know. I'll probably plan something cute for the booth thing. Maybe
You
I'll
need to
probably
find
make some
something cute for
food. Maybe
you.
make
What the heck?
make some food. Make some, like maybe buy him some of his smokables or whatever. Let him have a nice night where he can just relax, chill out. See, I'm a romantic. Okay. I'm a romantic.
Send that out,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way
Yeah.
I was. Like I feel like I have all the love languages. I'm all of it. All 5, all 7, whatever they are. But like I like doing nice things. Like that's just from my heart. Like I like personalizing gifts for little holidays and shit. Like that shit makes me happy.
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of me too. Like I took the love language test and it was like you scored high in what was it? It was acts of service.
Mhm.
It was I think it was like verbal or I don't remember. It's on my phone somewhere. But it was like 3 and they were all the same like amount exactly. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just a lover,
interesting.
you know. I'm just a lover. It's fine.
You know, I'm a big lover. But yeah.
And y'all remember,
Okay,
if
I
y'all
think that wraps it up,
have
you
any
guys.
questions, put them in the box. We say that every week, and nobody don't add any.
I know.
Oh, I know
sorry.
people about to put some questions in these most recent videos.
Mhm.
Yeah, stuff. So if y'all
This
got some
last week I
Y'all
had a
questions,
send
lot
us
going on, so
videos
I've been
too.
kind of out of it.
well,
But
we know you do, and you know our condolences go out to you. You know that, and you know do what you need to do. Take your time. Don't rush nothing, or you know, do you one step at a time.
I know I appreciate all of you. You guys are my family.
Definitely praying for you the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes. And want to thank you again, King Dragon. You know, you the homie. You a part of Urban Solution anyway. You on the King of the Round Table. So, you know, I'm just
Mhm.
glad
Forever.
to get you on Can You Back This Up and stuff.
Oh,
So thanks
that's
for
where you
joining
came
us.
from.
Yes, yes, that's where I came from.
I think we should say bye, Kendall, on the count of 3 because he decided not to show up today.
I know.
But you know,
Our
that's
Kendall.
fine.
Where's Kendall? Okay. On 3, 2, 1. Bye,
Bye,
Kendall.
Hi, Kendall.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
You too.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night.
Good
Don't forget
night.
to like and
Night.
subscribe. Urban Solution. Don't forget to check us
Radio.
out. We got tons of shows.
Yep,
Stay
and
in touch.
everybody share this on their YouTube page. Dragon, you too.
I
See you
got
guys on
All right,
Monday.
y'all.
All right. See y'all
Monday
Monday.